Chapter 9, The Rise of Rome. Section 4, The Development of Christianity. In 63 BC, Rome conquered Judah, which was one of the kingdoms of Israel, and the name was changed to Judea. So what you see right here in this map, this is Judah, but when the Romans conquered it, it became Judea. Jews believed that a Messiah would be sent down by God to free them, because the Jews always seem to be in some kind of captivity. Whether it was through the Babylonian captivity, which we've talked about before, or when the Syrians had control over them, and now the Romans, they always believed they'd be free, and a Messiah would come down to do that. The life of Jesus. We know about Jesus from the four Gospels in the New Testament, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. People began to follow Jesus, and he became the disciples. There's 12 disciples. He delivered messages in the form of parables or stories with morals that taught about compassion, justice, and the coming of God's kingdom. One of his most famous teachings was given in the Sermon on the Mount, which opens with the Beatitudes that encourage people to obey the law and to change their hearts. He angered some people because he associated with sinners, forgave lawbreakers, and was considered the Messiah. The claim of Messiah threatened Roman political power and authority, and it shocked a lot of Jewish leaders as well. So Jesus was arrested, and you know the story here, put on trial, and then found guilty, of course, and then crucified by the Roman governor, Pontius Pilate. Through his death and resurrection, we know that Jesus brought new life. The disciples would try to spread the word of Jesus. These disciples become the early Christians because they are spreading the word of Jesus. The message appealed to women and slaves because of the message of equality. Roman leaders ignored early Christians, viewing it as a sect of Judaism, and a lot of early Christians were persecuted, meaning they were attacked for those beliefs. Saul was a Jew who persecuted Christians until he had a sudden conversion when God revealed Jesus to him. His name was changed to Paul, and he became a missionary and traveled around doing religious work. Thanks to Paul's mission work, Christianity spread throughout the Roman Empire. Paul started new churches and kept in touch by writing letters that eventually became known as the epistles. And those things are in the New Testament. When you hear of the epistles, the book of Galatians, those are Paul's letters to the Galatians. When you hear of, my mind just went blank, but anyway, the whole point is he wrote letters to these different areas and different churches that were started in the Roman Empire. He preached that salvation was available to all who accepted Jesus. Paul was arrested for bringing Gentiles, these are non-Jews, into the temple, and was sent to Rome, where he probably died. That is the end of Section 4.